Hey everybody, welcome to Robert's Game Corner. Today we're playing Airscape, which is brought to us by developer Cross Product. This is a pretty sweet game with a straightforward enough plot. You play as Orange Octopus. He's got an adorable little spaceman helmet. And one day you're just chilling out underwater with your octopus friends, having a good time, no big deal. And then a bunch of evil aliens show up and blow up the ocean, and capture all of you in tractor beams. For some reason, I'm not sure why. Why are robots in games always so angry? Maybe it's because they don't have souls. Anyway, you somehow manage to escape from them, and it's your job to fix everything and put the world back together and rescue everybody. At a glance, this has everything that I like to see about a game. Lots of color, solid art direction, killer robots, and if you look a little deeper, it also has everything I like in a platformer. Tight controls, solid level design, clear goals, also killer robots. Your goal in each of the levels is to collect all the sea creatures that are trapped inside the machine bubbles. Some of them are obvious, others are hidden throughout the stage. Some of them you have to beat a clock to get to, or else they get furtherly abducted away from you, so you can't possibly get them and you have to restart the level, which is kind of frustrating, but it makes speed and precision necessary skills when playing the game. And eventually you want to save enough little animals to open up the, I guess, boss level, and then once you beat the fortress level, you'll unlock another octopus to play as, which is pretty sweet. As you progress and unlock more octopuses, you have to utilize each of their various abilities to traverse the level. They all do different stuff too. The purple one can float, the green one can dash. I'm not sure if the orange one has any powers. He might just have the most control over air jumping or something like that. Air jumping, what the fuck? Regardless, the levels are pretty nice. Each of them has their own look and feel. Sometimes you have to run and jump, sometimes you have to swim, sometimes you have to do both. You know, who would have thought? You transition between all of the different things you have to do pretty well, and you're expected to do a lot of different stuff quite often. Really keeps you on your toes. The thing that I liked while playing this game was that I never felt cheated. Every time I died, it was my fault. I didn't feel like, my hitbox got clipped when it shouldn't have, or the game didn't register my input, which is more than I can say for a lot of larger budget games. And that's sad to say, actually. Pretty much the only complaint I can come up with about Airscape is that the constantly rotating camera angles will easily trigger motion sickness in people. I don't suffer from motion sickness personally, but I can see that if you did, you would have a hard time concentrating on this game without feeling ill. You can turn off the camera rotation in the menu, but that makes the character harder to control in my opinion, so it's kind of an issue. Admittedly, this is a very safe game. For all it does well, it doesn't really do anything new. Which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but even the gravity mechanic, which the game boasts is this big selling point, has actually just been seen in other games before. And that's a little frustrating for me right now because it's hard to tell you why this game, specifically Airscape, is worth your time and not just other things instead. It's cute, so I can recommend it to people who like cute games, and it's challenging, so I can recommend it to people who like challenging games. And it was reasonably priced. I bought it for like 50 cents on a sale, and it was totally worth it, I think. So if you're looking for deals, then there you go. Ultimately, I'd say that if you like platformers and you haven't played Airscape yet, solid recommendation, totally go for it. If you are looking to get into platformers, this is a good idea to pick up also, because it's an awesome platformer. And it's a good chance to see platforming done right, so you know when you've got a game that does platforming wrong. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll see you next time on Robert's Game Corner. We'll play another cute impulse purchase game that I bought. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.